Right, team, let's go. So, good morning. So we're going to play through a few bootlegs now. I thought of something else. It's just music that's actually been signed that I can't play. So we'll have a big shout out to the aggro DJs for that bootleg and their track Emotions, given to me by my very good friend, Mr. Naughty Nick, who should be signing in. But he's a lazy fucker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag him afterwards. So anyone knows Naughty Nick, who's friends with him, Nick Smart, tag him in this video, share it on his wall. So this morning, okay, what is stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve, okay? And guys, I want some more interaction from you on these videos because I'm turning up every day and I'm here to coach you for free before I move on to my private client coaching, okay? So let me know what you need help with, okay? So what is stopping you from doing what you want to do, okay? That's the question that I want you to ask. So grab a set of balls, grab a set of ovaries, grab a set of whatever it is you need to grab and tell me what it is that's stopping you from achieving your goals in the next 8 weeks, okay? I'll tell you what, I bet no one can answer this fucking question. Because what is the obstacle? What are your obstacles? What is it that you dread? What is it that's crippling you with fear? What is it that's holding you back from moving forward in the next 8 weeks? Because you guys may have noticed, I haven't got a gym. I can't train. I'm in lockdown. I've got no childcare. It's absolutely nothing that I can do about any of those things. So I'm not going to waste, 48 people. Come on, let's get to 50 watchers. Get it shared. Guys, I love you for supporting me on this, by the way. Thank you so much. You know, how many fucks are we going to give? Boris is not getting any of my fucks, and it's not even his fault. Coronavirus isn't getting any of my fucks. That's nothing to do with me. I can't change it. And lockdown isn't getting any of my fucks, okay? Who's getting my fucks is you guys. You guys are getting all my fucking fucks every fucking day, okay? And Logan and Nat and people that I care about, people that I help, people that I can lift up, okay? That is where all of my F's are going. Sorry, I am going to stop swearing because I've just seen someone post about the school run and now I feel really bad because it might be on their computer. It's because I'm passionate, guys. That's why I swear. I did stop it altogether at one point, but the videos just came across a bit like wishy-washy and wet, okay? That's not me. I'm passionate about what I do, okay? So what is it that you dread? What are the obstacles? What holds you back? You guys may realise, you may have been watching my incredibly cringy, currently getting trolled, but massively building my profile, naked in my bathroom every Friday videos, okay? So that's a big thing for me, okay? It's embarrassing, isn't it? I'll put myself out there. I'm a bit fucking tubby at the minute, I'm not going to lie. But I'm making myself accountable and I'm going to be doing that video every week. So, hand on heart, does anybody in this group, on this page, or in the private client group, actually believe that I will not be turning up in 8 weeks more peeled than a fucking onion, okay? Because I know there is zero doubt that that will not happen because I will do everything in order to achieve that, to show you guys what I've done in the first 8 weeks, okay? And that isn't going to stop because I can't go to a gym. Anyone using no gym as an excuse, okay? Stop it. No one will stop me, okay? So what is it you dread? What is it that you hate? What is it that paralyzes you? What is it that cripples your fear? But what you need to realize is those things are actually your wake-up call, okay? What if me trying to top myself was actually my wake-up call? What if everything bad that's happened in my life was actually my wake-up call, okay? That the toughest times were the big fucking slap in the face to sort your shit out, Lee, and get on with life, because the only person that is creating that mess is you. The things you blamed, you could not change, okay? None of the bad shit that happened to me, okay, from all of it, okay, I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to, because it makes me upset sometimes, but all of the bad shit that happened, I cannot change it. I was not responsible for it. It was not my fault. All I am responsible for is the action that I take, okay? And that same theory applies to lockdown, okay? Now, what would you do if these obstacles, okay, no one's commenting, okay? And I'll tell you why no one's commenting, because you're fucking embarrassed, okay? And you're ashamed. And that's exactly how I felt. Because all these things that you keep talking about, that what's holds you back, okay? Okay, you're too weak. You're too poor. You're too skin. It's your past. It's because your mum died. It's because your dad died. It's because your partner died. It's because you're too old. It's because you're too fat. It's because you're too tired. It's your husband's fault. It's your wife's fault. It's because they cheated on you. It's your kid's fault. It's your mental health. It's your mindset, okay? You all use these. It's lockdown. It's COVID. It's coronavirus. Whatever. You know, I don't care. I don't care what excuse you use, but those are the excuses that you use, but none of you have got the balls to post them because you know they're bullshit and you know they're embarrassing, okay? But yet you still sit paralysed, frozen behind your goals, unwilling to take the action needed to go towards them, okay? Now, if those obstacles weren't there, what do you think would happen, okay? I'll tell you what would happen, still nothing. Because you'd still sit there doing nothing because that's what you're currently doing, okay? Let's be honest, what you're doing now is nothing if you are the person that's doing nothing. So those obstacles being removed isn't going to suddenly, you know, if my mum suddenly didn't die, would I suddenly have been better? Would I fuck, okay? It was my responsibility, okay? Exactly, Claire, Michelle, you're exactly right, okay? It's about the person, okay? And, you know, how skilled do we all get at listing the reasons why we can't do it? Too old, too fat, too skin. You know, Frances Hamilton, I'm going to pull her out here because I've only known her a few days, but I've already got the utmost level of respect for her. She's just joined my client plan, okay? I'm sure she won't mention it, and Rachel Francis, I apologise in advance if she does, but Rachel's got one fucking arm. And she's not making excuses, okay? She's not blaming that. She's grabbed the opportunity and she's moving forward, okay? And if there's anyone else watching that's got one arm, then, well, no, you're in a worse position. So she's your leader and she's showing you the beacon and the light that you can do it, okay? So don't come at me with that bullshit about why you can't do it, because that's exactly what it is. Now, we get so skilled at listing all these things, guys. Honestly, guys, I cringe now. I used to sit at after parties like off my head or pissed, just telling everyone about my bad life and everything that was so bad and why I behaved the way I did and, you know, why I did that and why I did that and I did that because this happened. It's like, fuck off, Lee, you're full of shit, okay? You need to take responsibility for your own actions, okay? I needed to, I have done, and now I'm flying. You can too, okay? Each one is individual. But you have to understand that the response is the same, isn't it? It's fear, it's frustration, it's confusion, it's helplessness, it's depression, it's anger, it's anxiety. These are all the things that we get because you know what you want, but every time you go towards it, something stops you, okay? And no matter how hard you try, that's a full of shit client question as well. No matter how hard you try, I never managed to do it. No matter how hard I try, I can't lose weight, fuck off, okay? That's bullshit again. You know, you just haven't tried hard enough for long enough. It's as simple as that. Anyone who says, no matter how hard I try, yes, 50 watchers, I've never had that before, thank you. No matter how hard I try, I never seem to X. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Full of crap, full of crap, full of crap, full of crap. You didn't try your hardest and you didn't try for long enough. And as soon as it got tough, you quit, okay? It's as simple as that. But then what happens, okay? It's that cycle. You then blame yourself for quitting, don't you? It's my fault I quit. Oh, I'm such a quitter. Oh, I'm such a loser. Oh, why do I always give up so easy? I get it in messages all the time. Lee, I just give up so easy every time. Well, yeah, you do. You give up so easy every time. You cannot give up so easy every time, okay? Then the worst thing is, if we don't blame ourselves, we then start to blame our partners. We start to blame our kids, okay? I went through a thing, and I'm cringing now. I'm actually cringing with goosebumps because I'm about to say this because I'm that embarrassed. But when you get embarrassed and ashamed and can go to that pit and then say them honestly, that is the first step of moving forward, okay? Throughout the first 9 months of Logan being born, I blamed Logan and Nat for holding me back because I couldn't work as much, because I couldn't train as much, because I couldn't fucking scroll at shit on Instagram as much, because I couldn't sleep as much, okay? That was just an emotion I was experiencing at the time, and that was full of shit. The truth was, I was struggling mentally, and I wasn't asking for help, okay? I was struggling with some emotions towards being a father, that from my background, then becoming a father, there was things that I was worried about, okay? I was worried about whether deep down, maybe I might end up like my dad and not be a good dad and just fuck off. And it was stressing me out, okay? It's making me anxious. It was occupying too much of my mind space. I wasn't asking for help. I wasn't dealing with it, okay? I'd stopped scheduling my work. I'd stopped doing my lives. I'd stopped going for runs. I'd stopped training. But rather than all that shit was completely my responsibility and that I was in control of, I blamed becoming a parent, and I blamed Nat and Nat feeling that she hadn't, that she needed to step up more at times so that I could work because, I needed to be the man and do that shit. Absolute crap, all of it, okay? And, me and Nat have had that conversation now, and I'm like, oh, God, like, so sorry and stuff, but, you need to sometimes you need to get to that pit to get out of it. But then you have to admit it to move forward. Because, again, if you can't get to the point where you're not going to say, do you know what? That was out of order, that was not true, okay? It's not your, you guys might need to say this. It's not your kid's fault that you don't go to the gym. You're just a lazy bastard and you won't go in the evening, okay? You don't get up early enough. You're watching too much telly, okay? It's not your kid's fault you don't eat healthy. Fuck off with that, okay? Get them to eat healthy and eat with them as a family. Be a role model. Guys say this all the time, oh, I don't want to have to cook one meal for the family and one meal for me. Why not cook a healthy meal for the family and all eat it together? Fuck's sake, it's like, how obvious is that? So what you're saying, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook a shit meal for my husband, I'm gonna cook a shit meal for my kids, and I'm gonna cook a healthy meal for me. I don't want to have to cook 3 times, okay? Meet in the middle as a team. Find the solution, not the obstacle. Let that become the strength. Be the role model. Teach your children why they need to eat healthily, and your husband or wife why he needs to eat healthily, and eat healthily together as a unit and move forward, okay? So, don't blame yourself for quitting. Don't blame other people for quitting. Don't blame anyone. You are responsible, and there's only ever one thing that's at fault. That's your attitude, it's your approach, and it's your ability to stop quitting. Whatever it is, draw a line under the sand. That's all I've got for today. Fuck lockdown. The next 8 weeks is going to be absolutely epic. Me and my clients are smashing it. If you want to join us, drop me a message. I'd love you involved. Guys, clients, 12 minutes break, and I'm in the private client group ready to get you guys even more fired up. Be awesome, guys. Don't blame and complain. Your attitude, your ability, your responsibility. Stop quitting, move forward, achieve your goals. Let's go.